Hello everyone, this is the Russian Prince with another Total War Attila tournament match cast. It's the Barbarian team tournament, group stage, group A, match between Chosen and ZEAL. This is the first 2v2 where we have, for Chosen, played as the Jutes. Playing the Sassanids, Arctic Shieldbreaker. Well, now for ZEAL, we have Arctic Shieldbreaker playing the Burgundians. Italian is playing as the Huns. So some very interesting factions here, very strong factions, all four of these factions at least. Sassanids maybe not so strong in a 1v1, but they're definitely very strong in team games. I mean, they're still pretty decent, even in 1v1. Anyway, time to put it in slow motion and go over the compositions. So I'm gonna go over the Chosen lineup first. We have Blade as the Jutes. Again, so I'm gonna go over his composition. He has, let us see, where is his general? There it is, Nordic Raid Leader with fast charge. Then we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these Nordic Horse Lords, 6 Nordic Horse Lords, actually very good choice as usual. Then we have 4 Nordic Hurlers up front, also some Warhounds on the field it seems, 1 unit. We also have some Huskarls. Let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4 Huskarls and 2 Royal Huskarls. And a Nordic Skirmisher on the far left. Now for his ally, not Istelian, sorry, my bad, Wei, he is the Sassanids. He has a Persian Noble General with fast charge. Then looks like he has 3 Griff Bombard Cataphracts on the right, 3 kind of like on the left over here. Skirmish Cav contingent of 2 Persian mounted bowmen. As for his infantry, actually he does have 2 Persian skirmishers in the back, very interesting. And 2 of these, actually 2 more Persian skirmishers, so 4 in total, very interesting choice. A single spear unit, it is an elite immortal though, so it is quite annoying to deal with. Then for his infantry corps, he has, looks like 4 Dalemite warriors and a Sogdian warrior. Now for the ZEAL team, let's see. Ooh, this is kind of hard to go over, but we will see. Playing as the Burgundians, we have Arctic Shieldbreaker. Let's look at his composition. Gonna be hard. Going to be hard. Where's his gen? I cannot see the gen. Where did he put his general? Must be blind, but I don't see his gen. Oh, there it is, over here. We have Germanic Nobles General, of all things to bring, very interesting choice, with Brace. Then we have, it appears to be 2 Scattershot Hurlers up front, supported by 2 of these Germanic Pikes. Then we have 2 Burgundian Axemen right behind them. And we also have some more Burgundian Axemen, looks like 2 on the right here. And then 2 on the left, so in total that would be 6 Burgundian Axemen. This one is bronze 1, and it appears that these 2 are also bronze 1. For the Cav contingent though, we have 2 Royal Lancers bronze 1 on the right over here. And then we see 2 Noble Germanic Horsemen bronze 1 in the back. We see also, do we have more Cav? Yeah, 2 more Noble Germanic Horsemen on the left, bronze 1. We also have 3 Germanic archers on the field, which I forgot to mention, I guess. That would be the contingent of, the army of the Burgundians, Arctic Shieldbreaker that is. Now for Istelian, who is playing as the Huns, we see a Steppe Chieftain bronze 1 with Brace. We also have 2, 3, 4 Steppe bows up front. 2 skirmish cav on the left, looks like they're both Hunnic mounted bows. Another skirmish cav on the right, another Hunnic mounted bow. Then we have, over here we see 2 Steppe Cataphracts bronze 1 with a Noble Steppe Cataphract bronze 1. On the left we have, looks like 2 Steppe Cataphracts bronze 1 with a Noble Steppe Cataphract bronze 1. And 3 Ur warriors over here bronze 1. Probably the same on the right, indeed. All these Urs are bronze 1 as well. And I think those are the builds of both teams. So let's just, Persian mounted bowmen skirmishing against the Hunnic mounted bows on both flanks. Just not a lot gonna happen there, of course. So let's just fast forward a little bit.
Our ally is under attack from the enemy.
But I mean, both teams can win considering the matchups here. I mean, Jute Sassanids for Chosen, whereas we have Huns Burgundians for ZEAL. Definitely a possibility. Here we have the first engagement. Persian mounted bowmen getting a charge here, but actually kind of not really doing anything. Another cav charge here. Steppe cataphracts not getting a counter charge, but here they do. And the infantry of ZEAL is much closer to the engagement. We see this unit is losing in the prolonged engagement. We could have this Nordic skirmisher getting charged by a Hunnic mounted bow, though. That could be something that could happen. Royal Lancers here doing quite well for themselves for the moment, but they now have axe support, which apparently this axe support is getting focused very rapidly by missiles. Right now we have very nice cap charge here by ZEAL into this Nordic skirmisher, going to take a lot of damage. But this unit is now going to end up dying at some point. We see the Royal Lancers going around, trying to probably go into the axis. Here, as you can see, these units getting focused. Huskarls here trying to fight. And these Huskarls are just going to make the game for the Jutes, I believe, as they're all getting in here, and all the cav of the Burgundians is just stuck in the fight. And as you can see here, there's still this Persian brigade that is being very annoying and is actually killing the scattershot hurlers off. Very important. Now these Persian skirmishers destroying the pikes. Over here on this flank, as you can see, the ZEAL flank is collapsing to all these units. On the right flank, no engagement. Looks like now it's going to start Griff Bombard cataphracts against Noble Steppe cataphracts. Griff Bombard are going to do quite okay here in this engagement, as you can see, especially with some Sogdian warrior support. Then we have over here a very nice scav charge with Steppe Chieftain into 2 Royal Huskarls, doing a lot of damage here. Well, 1 Royal and 1 Huskarl, going to get a lot of kills here. But this Griff Bombard should charge the Steppe Chieftain, which right now is getting focused, so perhaps it wasn't the best idea. I mean, unless he disengages instantly. Javelins here doing a lot of damage, as you can see, now even targeting the Germanic Noble. So much damage dealt to this Germanic Noble General. We have the Hunnic mounted bows running around, but as you can see, the right flank not looking good here for ZEAL as more Griff Bombard come in. And the Steppe Chieftain is now off the field for the Huns. That is a huge loss for them. Now have Griff Bombard pushing forward. This Royal Lancer is just done at this point. This Huskarl, this Burgundian Axeman dying. Still Javelins on the field for Chosen. And they're going to push up and probably start targeting more pikes. At this point it looks really bad for ZEAL, as this flank has completely collapsed for ZEAL. Almost. Well, just going to need a couple more axes coming in. These bows need to do something. They need to start going into melee, because I mean, that's what you really want to do with them. Just charge expensive units that are prone to charges, of course, which is most units that are not cav. Then these Burgundian Axemen over here, looks like eventually they're gonna go down, and the Elite Immortals here doing some damage, but obviously they're not too effective. Over here on this flank, clearly a very good engagement for Chosen still, and they're gonna continue pushing through. This flank, as you can see, the Dalamite warriors holding, and now these Persian skirmishers throwing their jabs into the oars. Just look at that massive damage by these Persian skirmishers. The oars are just getting demolished by jabs here. Still more cav on the field for the Sassanids. Looks like they're gonna go in, or they're not gonna go in. They're just gonna sit here with the Persian nobles, apparently. Scattershot hurlers getting engaged here by Griff Bombard. Griff Bombard could actually go for a charge onto this Burgundian Axeman, but looks like the Huskarl is gonna kill them anyway. Here we're gonna see all these javelins destroying all those oars. Very well done by Chosen indeed. Now gonna charge in and pull out of that Germanic archer. Very nicely done here. A charge onto the Germanic nobles, goes through that skirmish unit and destroys the Germanic noble. Here you can see Javelin's gonna get charged, but it's a little bit too late, and now the Javelin's gonna actually target them. And all these units are routing off the field, but let's zoom in for a little bit, because as you can tell, Chosen are winning this quite decisively at this point after that nice engagement with the Huskarl support. Very well done by them. But this is very hard to actually follow 2v2 games in Attila, because they're just a lot going on at the same time. Charges, people switching, people pulling out units and then targeting different units with skirmishers, adjusting for positioning and then supporting units in fights. There's a lot that happens, and this game happens very fast, usually. But let's look at the stats. So you can see here 4 Blade. Nice kills on the Huskarls, nice kills on the Hurlers. Skirmishers not doing much because they died in the beginning. Horselers doing okay. As for Way, even Daylamites getting some kills surprisingly. Persian Brigade, wow. They killed the Scattershot Hurler, I believe. And the Persian Skirmishers definitely doing very well for themselves here by killing the Urs. Griff Bombard not doing as great as I thought, a lot of them, but some doing very well. As for Arctic Shield Breakers, you can see none of his Burgundian Axes got cost effective. These Archers and Hurlers didn't do much. Old Germanic Horsemen did some work, but still, for Istalion, some of his Urs did okay. But as you can see, not a lot of damage. But these mounted bows did quite the work in killing skirmishers, though, I must say. But it was not enough for ZEAL here, and as you can see, Chosen takes the first 2v2. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, share the video, and I shall see you next time.